Well, welcome to another super cool video from the Goat Shed on Spanky's USA tour. Today we have a special treat for those that are interested in bingo pinball. Here we are at Bingo Butch Gliders Museum, located in Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Now, Bingo Butch started this in 1957 in the bingo games when he was all but around 15-year-old. So Spanky's inside waiting for us all anxiously. Let's just all go in and have a look and we'll see what we can see. Here's the front door, we'll open it up and in we go. And instantly we're going to see bingos. Now, this place is still under construction to a degree, so we'll just have a look here. And here we have all the bingos in chronological order from Bally. We have Broadway, Bright Lights, Bright Spot, and let's have a look. And we have a Coney Island. And here's a photograph going back into probably the 50s of undercover police removing bingo machines from premises. So that sort of went on. I think most people are aware of that. And they often had the hammer put through them or axed to pieces. A lot of people will have seen the photo of the Lord Mayor of New York, LaGuardia, putting the hammer through bingo machines. Very, very sad and sorrowful thing to see for those that love electromechanical games. Very sad indeed. So here we have a Frolics, a 6-card bingo, and then we have an Atlantic City, and guess who's playing that Atlantic City? Spanky. Good boy. Now up here we have Palm Beach. We have a Bally Beauty and a United ABC.
Yeah, that's not altogether done yet, Kim.
Okay.
That's the first Stamblin one United ever made.
Right.
That has a roulette wheel in it.
There we go, people. You heard Bingo Butch saying there.
If you look on top of County Fair, you'll see the police standing here outside of a building. See that they took all those machines out.
There you go. You can hear Butch speaking in the background. There's a photo of the police removing 2 beach times from, or 3 by the look of it, from a premises somewhere. And those machines would undoubtedly have been wrecked, which is very, very sad.
Yeah.
But that's what they did. So gambling machines like this were actually illegal, and that's the price people paid. So just carrying on the tour, here we have another game still getting repaired. This is United's Zingo. Now, I'm very fortunate to be able to visit here today. I've never seen, coming from Australia, any United games at all. But here you go, we have a few here. Here's the Bally Beach Club. This is a very pretty machine, lovely back glass. There's some information on how to play it up the top there. A Bally Dude Ranch. So that's pretty cool. And the very famous Bally Yacht Club. There's one there. Now we've just got to move around here a little bit. Alright, now just carrying on here with the display of bingos. We're back into the Bally's here with County Fair. We've got a bikini. Now it's interesting to note, since the very first Bally bingo was made till the very last Bally bingo that was made, they were all designed by one guy. His name was Don Hooker. Now, interesting to note, I was talking to Gary Stern from Stern Pinball back in 2018, and Gary's father employed Don Hooker after he left Bally because they said he was a numbers man. Now, I can't really remember what he did there, but that's an interesting bit of information. Sam Stern employed Don Hooker, and that came right out of Gary Stern's mouth. He told me that directly. So coming around here now, we've got a few other games. We've got a nice frolic.
Yeah, that I need we're trying to get another back glass for that.
Yeah, so the back glass is
terrible.
damaged, yeah, and they're trying to get another one. So let's hope that they can, or someone could screen them one. And when this place finally opens for the general public, I'd encourage people to come here because, you know, you're not going to see all these bingos in one place anywhere in America, I don't believe, or anywhere in the world, quite possibly. So this is a fabulous for Butch to let us into his museum and give us a sneak peek coming all the way from Australia. Spanky's quite thrilled about it. Now, here we go, surf club. And then we have Gay Time. Now that's an interesting name from times gone by. It's probably be construed a little differently now. So Spanky's having a little look at that. I think he's up for a gay time. Goodness me. Then we have a Bally Parade. And a double header. And a shooter line. And this is the Bally Beauty Contest. This is a one ball machine where you've got to light up the ladies. Look at it, really pretty back glass, really pretty machine. You don't see this sort of thing too often. Okay, and here we're fortunate enough to have Bingo Butch here in person. There he is, wave to the audience, and his son Mike. There's Mike. Okay, and there's Craig in the background. So there we even have a jukebox down the back. What is that? We've got a...
That's a 1959 Seaberg 222.
Okay, so did you hear that? It's 59 Seaberg 222. Now, for those of you that haven't seen inside the back of a bingo, there it is there. So up the top we have a thing there called a mixer unit. That's what does all the pays there. He's pointing to that. Over to the left we have the big trip bank. It controls a lot of things, and you've got banks of relays, and in the back of it there's a big control unit. But they're quite sophisticated. A lot of people say they're like a telephone exchange. And they are. They're very complicated, but they're so well made. You wouldn't believe how well made they are. And for sure. So we'll just pause the video now. Okay, so this is what the paperwork, a schematic for this safari. Now, this would be, without a doubt, 10 foot long. It's maybe not quite that big, but it's very, very long. These are very complex, and a lot of people can't understand these. They do take a little bit of getting used to read. But look at that. Look how long it is. It's the length of 1, 2, 3, 4.5 bingo machines. That's crazy. So yeah, there you go. A schematic on that. I think Spanky said he found the problem. It's up here somewhere. Where was that, Spank? Ah, yes. Here he goes. It's there. Spanky said that's the problem right there. Good goat.
Oh, there's his right.
So there you go. There's the family amusement business. And here's the entrance to the workshop. So we've just ascended a set of stairs to come up to a bingo workshop paradise. We can see lots and lots and lots of different parts, side rails, lockdown bars, relay banks, all sorts of paraphernalia. There's a workbench over there. Parts everywhere, bingo machines everywhere. But it's all in a semblance of order. They know where everything is, which is really good. I wish we were that organised in the goat shed, but we're not. Although hopefully while I'm away, Graham was going to repair some shelving. Okay, so we've got motors up there, shooters, you name it, they've got it. So been collecting parts since 1957. So goodness, that's what, 64 years, 65 years. Yeah. Here's this is interesting. We're upstairs, as I mentioned, so they've got a harness like a crane to lower the bingos out that door up the front there. You'd never get a bingo up here. These things are heavy. They generally take 3 to 4 men to lift them. And I'm not sure in pounds, Mike, how many pounds is the average?
I'd say about 300.
300 pounds, there you go. So how many kilos would that be, Craig?
150
So yeah, 150 kilo, thereabouts. Very heavy. You can hurt yourself. Matter of fact, a guy we know had one fall on him about 5 or 6 years ago. He leant on it, it overbalanced and fell on him. There's the doors there. So yeah. So this is a fascinating.
There's your blue chip all the way top.
Oh yeah, there's a Bally blue chip. We're working on one of those in the goat shed now. Hopefully Graham will have that finished by the time I get back. Save me helping him. So this is just, you know, for someone that's interested in this stuff, this is just surreal. I mean, we have a lot of bingo parts, but we don't have as near as many as them. We don't even hold a candle to what we've got here. Look, there's step units.
Here's a magic screen unit.
Ah, yeah, okay, so magic screen unit with a motor on the end. The old push-in slide coin mech on a door. Okay, that's a Super 7. Wall-to-wall bingos. Fabulous. Okay, so now we're approaching another workshop and you're going to see some slightly different things in here. Look at that, here we have our Wurlitzer jukebox. Now these are extremely collectible. These take 78 RPM records and you don't see a lot of these. Now here's one over here all lit up. And oh, look who's on top of it. I should have known. Spanky, are you going to insert a dime in that to play it? Or maybe a nickel, I'm not sure. No, I didn't think you would. And we have some more bingo games. Oh, there's a Key West. There you go, Graham McGuinness, that's your favourite game. Other United game over there, some more Bally games. As I said, this place is a paradise for any bingo lover or lover of electromechanical equipment. Down here we have the back end of a Wurlitzer jukebox. Like these things were built like the proverbial brick toilet. You can see the metal and everything in here. Look at those springs. I mean, those springs would be as old as the machine. And this one here, they were made in northern New York, these things. So we've got more stuff over the other side here. There's plenty to see and do here. I think this is a dehumidifier. Is that correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So in America, for those of Australian viewers, they have, you know, a lot of on and off weather. So a lot of basements and so on have these dehumidifiers. There's another one over there. Look at that one. And yeah, this is just fabulous. We're so lucky to have been invited here into this establishment. Now, it was just pointed out to me that we have a very rare game here. This is a Venus bingo by the firm Keeney. There's hardly any of these in existence anymore, and this one actually does operate, although it's just a bit indisposed at the moment, but that's interesting. No, this is late 50s, possibly early 60s. Lovely view all the way up that lane there. It's fabulous. Really nice. This is an old town. This is Pottsville, Pennsylvania. There's the traditional American flag that people have over there. This is just so cool, such a cool place to be.